And welcome back. This is Career Build Series episode 225. And so in this episode, I'm going to continue working on the tandem helicopter for moving containers. All right, so still working on the little helicopter here, trying to get this kind of, nothing's ever finished, but you know what I mean. Nothing's ever finished, but let's try to keep rocking and rolling on this. So I think paint is in order at some point. So this runs pretty well, and so I don't want to spend 100 years on this. I really don't. I kind of want to get this wrapped up. What are you running to? You're running to constant. You're my constant number that actually does something. So often my constant numbers, I end up swapping them out. This one is actually going to be useful. So let's cut this and put this away. This can actually be put in the build. Oh, come on, give me some space here. All right, so let's try to get a bunch of the stuff finished up here. Panels and whatnots. So I need to read out all these gauges. Let's get the gauges read and painted, and we'll kind of call this done until kind of get in the career build series. You notice the center of gravity is just after the center of lift, which is fine. So let's get everything hooked up. And so that's kind of that's a priority for me right now. All right, so everything's going out to the gauges. These buttons need to be colored. So let's go ahead and tend to do like that. And then this one will be green. Those are just mode switches, and then that's kind of good for now. All right, so let's start hooking. So this here is, so what I want to do with this panel here that I've done nothing with, this is my engine panel 2. And so what I want to do here is, I might, let me see, what's this running? I might actually not need that, but it'll be good to have through. So here's panel pass-through. So panel pass-through is actually going to do most of the heavy lifting. So let's go through here and let's look at all my gauges. So I'm going to take out my notebook, which I always suggest having something you can write down to have all your channels, because that just makes life easier. So we have temp is 1. All right, 1 is temp. 2 is RPM. 2 RPM. All right. 3 is going to be volts. 3 is volts. Okay. 4 is flight power. FLT power. Okay. 5 is speed knots. 5 is speed knots. All right. Oh, I screwed up my numbers. 5. This is 6. 6 is alt MSL. 6 ALT MSL. All right. This is going to be batteries. 7. See, 7 is bat. All right. And then this is AGL is 8. One of the reasons I put AGL in here separate is that's important for a helicopter to be able to know how high you are above the ground. 9 is fuel. 9 is fuel. All right. And then we have 4. 10 is going to be gear indicator. Gear indicator. Don't really need that gear indicator, but I'm going to put it on there anyway. Just a little bit of extra flair. I have plenty of space, so should be all right. All right, so that's my readouts. So that is all my reads, and then now I need to do my essentially my imports. So 1 is MP, 1 is master power, 2 is engine, 3 is ground idle, 4 is max power. Then we have, should be up. This is what I screwed up here. 9. Nope. What's it? 1, 2, 3, 4. Should be 5. 5 is gear. 5 is gear. 6 is going to be park brake release. 6 is park brake release. Okay. All right, so that's that. All right, so let's go ahead and start hooking this up. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to configure this panel because I do need some stuff out of this. So this is going to be, start by adding a node here. This is going to be composite input. That's pass through from engine 1 panel. All right, let's pass through from engine 1 panel, and then I need a composite output to panels. All right, good. Next, I need, I know I need fuel input, so I need a number input fuel. Okay, good. Battery will read off of, did I delete battery out? Let me see. I think I didn't need it, and I might have gotten rid of it. Let me look. Let's see. Let's see. Did I get rid of battery? I did. Master power clutch, fuel, manifold, air manifold, starter, RPS. Okay, so I need to just put it in the other side. That's fine. So this one here will go number input battery. Okay, battery. All right, so temp will run through here. That's fine. Flight power is going to come off of the pass-through. That's fine. Speed knots, I need... Oh, come on. I'm running out of space already here. Linear speed. Okay, I'm going to change some stuff up because I don't... That AGL I don't really need. Input linear speed. Okay. I might have a space for it. I don't know. Fuel, gear indicator. Okay, so I do have space for it, just barely. All right. Did I put altimeter in there? I did not. So that's linear speed. That's ALT. So my my altimeter above ground is going bye-bye. I don't need it. Could put another panel pass through, but I'm not really feeling it at the moment. So let's go ahead and go. The hell is it called? Property text here. That's going to be the spawn. Just I started doing this to show me where my stuff, where my little nodes here spawn, so that I have them. Like a big panel, you need it's helpful, but you know a lot of these I don't really need. So my pass-through is here. These are my inputs. Panel is here. All right, let's start going through. So first is temp. So that's going to come through here. And so that is going to, I'll write it directly to the channel that it needs to go. So that can stay. Next is RPM. RPM's coming through here. That will write to the channel. 3 is volts. So volts is going to be battery delta. I wonder if there's a delta function in here. Is there a delta function in here? I don't know. I don't think there is a delta function in here. No. Okay. X times 3600. That's just to make the number big enough so that I can actually read it. So we have battery deltas there. Let's see. So what am I writing now to channel 10? So let's just get write 1 through 10. Okay. And so I'll flavor this a second. So we have volt is 3. Battery is where you have bat. Bat is going to be 7. 7. AGL is going to move, so voltage is actually going to move. Voltage is going to go to 8. So voltage is going to go to 8. So this can move here. So you can come out of there, guy. Yeah, that can move. So that's going to get moved. There we go. All right, so that goes like that. Temperature is going to come straight from there, straight in, so that can run around. RPM's going to do the same. Voltage is 3. Nope, it isn't, not anymore. Voltage is now where AGL was. Okay, sacrifice that, I don't need it. All right, voltage, and then 3 is now blank, which I can fill it with something. Flight power 4. Flight power is going to go, I need to control that. So whatever RPS is going to be here, which I'll write it, so it'll be 2. So we'll read 2. So if 2 is greater than, let's say 9.9, let's say 9.5. No, what I have it running at 15, I think, right? So let's say 9.5 anyway. That will turn on the light, so I'm going to need that in a minute. So that will come down here. Okay, that's that. So that's flight power, speed, and knots. So we want to take our linear speed function. And let's see my conversions here. So, all right, there, x times 1.943844. And where do you go to? You'll go to 5. All right, so linear speed knots is there. Next is altitude MSL. So we want to take altimeter. Now let's do conversions. Let's see, what's my meters to feet? All right, so I need to multiply by 3.28084. All right, so that's that. And then that plugs in where altitude MSL is 6. Okay, that is that. Battery is 7. Did I make a battery? Okay, battery 7, 8 is volts. That's good. Fuel is 9. I can't do liters, so I'm gonna do liters to gallons. I want, you know what? I want pounds. I know I'm weirdo. Let's see, liters to gallons, and I'll do pounds. So, oh my God, the converter's annoying me, man. Give me liters to gallons. Jeez. So that will be, let's see, function x. Did all these friggin' numbers change, man? I thought it was 3.8 something, and now it's showing 4. No, it's doing imperial gallons. I want regular. That's why I'm doing imperial gallons divided by 3.785. Yeah, I know there's unexpected parentheses, you ding dong. And then we'll multiply it by 7 pounds per gallon. Now we have fuel in pounds. So, and you're going to what, 9? 9's fuel. We're doing pounds. Starting to switch everything to pounds. Gear indicator. So gear indicator is pretty simple. Let's see, how am I doing gear indicator? Crap, this is gonna be a mess. I might not have a gear indicator. Okay, so actually, you know what I'm gonna do? We have a pass-through here, right? So my gear button is 5. Okay. So 5, if 5 is not selected, it's gonna turn the light on. That's simple. Okay, so what are we talking here? What are you? You are, let's just do 6 for this. So we want to write on-offs. Where are you there? Let's do 1 through 6. All right, so what are you? You are flight power is 4. Okay, flight power is 4. All right, so that's going to give me my green light if we have enough power to go. Okay, so flight power is 4. And then I need my gear indicator, which is 5. I'm hurting for space here on this panel. That's kind of gross. So essentially that's going to read off this. So if I do gear, which is 5, I need to read on off. If this is not... Okay, so I want it to read red when this is up, so that's fine. I just put the wrong color. Nope, I want it to read green, I think. I want a green light when my gear are down. All right, so there's 1. What is gear is 5, so make this 5. So when my gear switch goes, all it does is click the light. It's pretty simple. Could just do it a button, but I don't want a button. I'll do it this way. Just kind of like it a little bit better. All right, so that's most of that. Parking brake I need to deal with. Parking brake's okay because I can do it out of a separate panel, so that's fine. All right, so that panel is full. That was the issue that I was having there. So now what we need to do is this here is my panel pass through. That goes here, and then this goes to, where is this running? Okay, so that runs there. So okay, what's this run to? And then this runs up to here. Okay, so that's going to report to all that. Now I need some stuff. So this here is going to be altimeter. Okay, what else do I need? Linear speed. Linear speed sensor. Make sure I put that the correct direction here. I did. Okay, good. All right, so altimeter is going to go in altitude. Linear speed goes in linear speed. What are you? You are my battery. Go to battery charge. You are my fuel. You go to fuel if I can find you. There, ding dong. Right there, fuel tank. All right. That's pretty well set up, I think. I need gear, so I need to do a gear. So let's see where I'm at here. Should be able to cut in here. That's can't cut there, can't cut here. So this is the nice thing is the way I do my seats often is I screwed it up though. See, now I can't put anything behind there. Normally I could. So that's all right. Trying to think where I can hide a panel. Doesn't have to be ultra big, but can't do it there. So nope, can't do it there. That is okay. I'm just trying to find a spot where I can hide something. Can I do it here? I doubt it. Nope. All right. Maybe somewhere in here I can hide it. Doesn't have to be a very big panel. Just up, up, up. You're a relay. You're not being deleted, ding dong. That is there. That is there in the way. You are there. Crap, 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 crap. Okay. Shouldn't need a lot of space. Let's do. This is a pretty simple panel, so. All right, let's do this. Zing zang. So let's go. Like that, and then we can do a blank panel here. And all this is doing is commanding the gear. Pretty simple. So gear panel. It's going to read in composite. And it's going to read out a number. A number. Gear. Pivots. Okay, real simple. It's real simple dimple. What gear is 5. 5. That's simple. Okay, good. That's done. I will merge you in there, and then that's nice. So this will now go deposit, so directly from my gear panel there, and then these go right ha and ha. All right, good. I'm actually going to need to have brakes on there too, so one more. One more is going to screw me up here, so what I need to do is grab you, sir. And you can go here, and no, where can you go? Actually, I can make that panel longer and not have a problem. I was misreading where I was, so right there. Yep, see, that's still covered by the seat. That's why it's where it is the seat sits over that, so it doesn't screw with it. And then this will be my parking brake. And I'm not going to worry about wheel brakes. I'm just going to... generally, I do collective down. I need to invert it. I'm not going to worry about it. This is a very light helicopter, so I'm just going to slam the wheel brakes on if need be. So this will be a on-off output park brakes. So it's a release usually is what I do. So parking brake is 6. So where are we at here? Right here. I think that's already a knot. No. So that just makes it a parking brake release. All right, so that's that. And then you'll go to the parking brakes. Don't do the tail wheel. And then go up. All right. Thinking of making fairings for the wheels, but I don't know if I want to bother. Oh, come on. Behave yourself, you ding-dong. It's rotating in stupid directions. It's annoying me. Let's see. I can't go in there anyway, so that would be... It's not too bad. We'll see how I like it. Looks a little bit more refined, a little more finished. And I'll see what I think of this here. It's very easy to change it back the way it was. Really don't like that. Nah, screw it. Doesn't need fairings. This is a light little helicopter. All right, so that pretty much sets me up. Throw some color on this really quick. I think let's look at some real. Let's see. Just looking for some inspiration for color schemes. So let's kind of. I've had that on the whole time. I usually don't like leaving display capture on. Let's kind of check this. Red's kind of striking. I like that. Trying to do something different that I haven't done lately, especially. Don't want something too garish. Look at the red. If I could get a burgundy, so maybe red with a white bottom and a gold stripe. Let's try that, see how I like it. All right, so let's start coloring here. All right, where are we at here? Let me find what a burgundy RGB is. Kind of, okay. It always goes to hex first, and then I have to like hunt for the RGB value of it. RGB is 50013, okay. 50013. Let's just add you for now. And then I'm gonna, ooh, what do you look like in the world? Ooh, that's dark, man. Ugh. You can't, like, the colors are so far off sometimes, it's tough. Let's see what I can do here. I don't want hex, I want RGB, man. Okay, let's see. Try 77019. 77. Yeah, that will lighten it up a little. 019. That lightens it up a little bit. That dark burgundy was just too much. That lightened it up a little bit, but damn, that's still bright. It's still dark. Let's go up another set. So let's try 102.026. 102.026. That's better. Okay, let's try that. Let's try this burgundy, see how I like it. Come on, man. Don't make life difficult. Don't make the life difficult. And kind of a white bottom, I think, and then a gold stripe. All right, and then I want you to be tail color here. Other tail color all the way around. Why in the hell not? And we got to get in here where it's white. There we go. Bingo. And I'm just kind of hand coloring a lot of this. So white, the white is always screwy on in game, but I'm gonna kind of do the bottom as white. Looks unfinished is the problem, is just because we all start our builds off as white. But let's go down one more with the burgundy at least and make the very bottom a light white color here. All right, that kind of sets me up where I want to be. Problem is the glass now gets screwed up. So let's go up one more with white. That way I can color the glass. Actually, you know what? My glass is going to be all... I'm going to do all black for the glass. Yeah, I'm going to do black for the glass anyway, so that's fine. Then you can be burgundy, theoretically, if I could. There we go. I like having an eyebrow on things, that little top little visor thingy. Don't like to do too much paint bucket because it colors stuff that I don't want to color. That's why I don't do it. A lot of people are like, why don't you use paint bucket? Because it drives me nuts. And then actually I want to make this down here, this more silver color, I think. Generally this really white, this very light silver, if I find functions better in game than the white. The white's just doesn't look right often. Looks too bright. The lights reflect off it like crazy, and then it's kind of misery. There we go. All right, so that's pretty good. And bucket you. Bucket you, and then... Oh, come on, man. Stop flying like crazy. It's been doing this lately. I don't know why. The mouse is just like ultra sensitive. Try to get this to bucket properly. Okay, good. It did it. So, kind of my door frames. I tend to kind of do that blackout color there. Tend to black out my door frames. That is interior color. This is door, so that's interior color. Try to get this right here on the pivot. Pivot always rotates, and then so that's colored correctly. Okay. And then let's go let's go full black on these, see what these look like to me. I need to find a gold color that I like. I might even do the glass gold color. I'm not sure yet. So that's, not all of them are done right here. All right, so that looks pretty good. All right, let's get a gold in here. Let's do gold. Let's see where we find a reasonable gold. Let's try you. You might be awfully yellow, but all right, let's try this. 251. 205.24. All right, let's try you. You're probably too bright for me. Higher. Oof, that's brutal. Yeah, it's just brutal. Brutally bright. I need something a little bit dulled out. Let's try you. Let's see what we can do here. 254, 194.52, 52. Still awfully bright. That's actually not terrible. Problem is I don't necessarily want yellow. That yellow, it pops too much there. So I think here is where that, yeah, let's do it up more. Let's do it here. Let's do it kind of there. That way, now that's all up down the tail. I don't like that. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of that all the way down the tail like that. So I think, come on, man. Go down one. And then that way it doesn't occupy the whole tail, which I don't think I would like. Yeah, I'm not going to like the whole tail, so I like this better, I think, like that. Kind of digging that. Not digging that. So I'm kind of digging that stripe. That's looking pretty good. All right, I'm digging that. That's looking pretty good. Underside's looking all right. And let's go ahead and you need to be colored black here. All right, and then my gauge is going to be that blue color. It's my new kind of scheme that I did on Proteus. I kind of like that. It's good contrast color. And then all this is going to be kind of dark around here. And then my floor pan is going to be, generally I pick like a light, this next darker gray here. All right. All right, and then the blue on these, I think it's this one. No. Is this one? That's the one. Okay, that's my blue backsplash there. And these will eventually, these are going to be, these here are going to end up being panels probably or something. I don't know. I don't know what I want to put there. I could even cut these in. I don't know. We'll leave them like that for now, but I need to kind of dress this a little bit. So I tend to do a little bit more contrast in the cockpit here, like that. And then I change, oh, I accidentally colored my window there. There we go. And kind of the cockpit gets a little bit darkened up there. And then any panels will be like this, and then that's so it's not too bright in here, because I don't want too much light blasting my eyes. So kind of the whole cockpit gets a kind of a darkened out treatment. And then, so I'm going to do my same wall color on Proteus. And I'm probably not going to do the green ceiling that I did on Proteus. I don't know. Kind of did this green ceiling on Proteus. I'm not hating it. That looks pretty good, actually. And then let's grab you and then you. Bango, bango, bongo. Let's go ahead and we'll paint you there. That's the interior. Just checking all the pivot faces. So this face will turn inbound. That's fine. You will go like that. That's looking pretty good. I need to put a door controller on there, but let me get that door controller here. All right, I need to hide a 2-spot, so I actually have a 2-spot right here, so let's put that there. All right, you're my door controller, so we have pivot. Door will be controlled via yeah. All right, and that's going to be, don't want any color on that button. Let's go ahead and go logic there. Let's go ahead and go. Where's my pivot's already pivoted. Let me double check it. So it should start. Let me check, make sure that rotates the right way. So one should be the default position, and then off should be open. Okay, good. So that's all set up. All right, so that is good. I need lighting panel. Let me see if so I need to do lights. I haven't done lights yet. Let's run out of space to hide panels. What do I have in the engine bay for hiding panels? Well, not a ton of space in here, guys. What do you? Yeah, that's my relay. Relay could actually move over here if need be. Yeah, relay could move there to accommodate a lighting panel. But so I need that there. Let me check helicopter nav lights really quick. I'm trying to see some inspiration here. Helicopter. Okay. So I kind of trying to think if I want to tail boom this a little bit. Add a little detail, but let's go ahead and let's fly this. Let's put it through its paces. See what we're working with here. All right, it's looking pretty good. Let's seat color. Generally, I do like this brownie color often. And then that could be something else there. We'll do a flashlight for now. All right, so that's looking pretty good. Let's hook up the last little bit of electricity here. I need my flashlight's going to be powered off the master. This is going to be powered off the hot bus. This is going to be powered off the hot bus. All right, so I think we're looking pretty good. Let's go for a little flight. I could super simplify the lights if that's what I'm gonna do. Let's do that instead of doing. Ooh, so this needs to be fixed there. So, dude, I don't know what is up with the mouse sensitivity. If they changed something, or if it's me and my hand just somehow grew to be massively strong, or what the hell is going on here? But it's quite. See, like that's red. So why is that? When that rotates. Oh, is it up here? It's no. What the hell is going on? Why is this, why is the color screwy on this? Okay, why is that white? Okay, let me paint this sucker. So that's a hard base. This is the rotation element there. So this should be, oh, it's because that's where the friggin' pivot is. I can't change that color. That sucks. Devs, you need to fix this here. This color goes on both sides. It's gross. It really is. That rotates in there, so that should be this black color. This dark color. Yeah, that sucks. All right. Whatever. I'm not going to complain about it too much. All right, let's take it for a flight. So let's do one more thing. So when I turn the master power on, let's find the master power. So I'm going to really simplify the lights. That's going to go on. It's going to be beacon. I need to put a lighting panel in there, but you know, that will kind of start us off. Let's take it for a little flight. So I like the look of it. This is cutesy. Let me take a picture. I haven't taken any pictures for thumbnails, so you probably see a couple, one flying, one not flying. And then let's try to load it in Proteus. So let's do a super uber quick flight. That needs to be colored. That's just because it was the other side of it. All right, let's get in you here and let's get going. Engine starts. We're starting at flight idle. All right, so we have RPM going. Temp is not hooked up. Volts, temp and volts. Okay, temp and volts are not working. Flight power is not working. What the heck? Oh, I didn't hook it up. Okay. So I did hook it up. I thought I hooked it up. Did I not hook it up? That goes to panel, panel to panel, to panel, to panel. That's hooked up. That should go through. Oh, I know why. Okay. I didn't send these out properly. So where are you at there, guy? What are you? You can go up here. You're in my engine reads. That's there. So right here is my panel pass-through. So panel pass-through, I need to write stuff. What is this? That's RPS. RPS is coming out as 2. So RPS should be 2. Start channel 2. 2. That's correct. I need temperature needs to be 1. So I need start channel 1. So now that is screwy. That's 1. So RPS should go into 2 now. Temp here is 3. 3 should go to 1. Ugh. What the hell? Why am I already screwing this up? There, and then you go to there. Okay, good. What else did I need? Flight power. Flight power is a function of RPS, so of course that wasn't working enough RPS. Speed knots should be fine. Altitude, MSL, all that. Volts. I don't know why my volt setting's not been working right lately, so I have to friggin' screw with that. But let's go. Now let me check my voltage really quick, why that's not working. So that's in this panel. Battery, make sure battery's connected. Battery should be connected. Battery, okay, battery's there. Need to change battery up a little bit too. I forgot to do my function for battery. So right here, battery. I can't go raw data in there. I turn it into percentage, so X times. So that just makes it a percentage. Just a preference thing. Okay, that's there. Good. That's delta. So it should be delta times 3600. I don't know why that's not working right. That's not been working right lately, and I have to figure out why. I'll have to check a build that I know it works. Let's go for a quick flight, and then I will load it into Proteus, and then we'll be rocking and we'll be rolling here. All right. Shut you, please. Shut. Okay, good. Go ahead, start them up. So I'm not going to put the auto hover on. I'm going to manually fly. Again, that's what I prefer to do. I like to actually fly my aircraft. I don't want them flying for me. So as you see, it flies very nicely. Beautiful. Beautiful little helicopter. Flies very nicely. So I'm going to put in some... So let's go ahead and actually with gear. That light's not working. All right. So the gear folding. So that's also, as you notice, now it's much, click on the auto hover for a second. That's also much shorter now, and so that should help me put it in Proteus. But very cool. So I need the light needs to work, which I can put on the seat. Some of this I can put on the seat. But this is a cool little helicopter, man. Let's take another picture. I have a couple videos to make pictures for, so. All right, that's good. So a nice little helicopter here. So let's keep the auto hover on. And let's put a little bit of rudder trim in here. All right, and now I want to get a speed test on here. Okay, that's the wrong one. Trying to keep my altitude about the same, and then let's pitch it. So I'm just trying to set this. I want to speed test it. Again, the desire for this vehicle is not to have this be a speed demon or anything else. The desire here is, so speed knots, 52 knots is good. Let's go max power. That's going to up my engine value. So as you can see, of course, my yaw trim was too much because I'm increasing the speed of my yaw. I'm putting a little roll trim here too. Come on, man. Pitch the nose up a little bit. So I can't pitch full nose down. I get to, So I put too many trims in. I think I'm just robbing power at this point here. Let me fly myself and try to see if I can't get this to fly nicely here. I just put so much crap in there that it was, I think, taxing the engine here. Might not have the resistance to really get up to that max. No, it's pretty close. Yeah, so I can go about 50 knots in this. This is good. You know, I'm not, again, I try to build in some liabilities in my aircraft. I want them to have their own little role. I want them to have their reason to exist. And I want, you know, like, I don't want to make something that makes Katie obsolete. I want to make something that, you know, the only benefit of this helicopter is that it's tiny. You know, it's going to take a while to get places. It's tiny little helicopter that I can stick inside of a plane. It's kind of, that's its whole reason for existence. And so that's why I want it. All right, so let's go ahead and let's do a quick load in. So center of gravity is right here, right about here. So I'm trying to think, do I want it tail down or tail up? I think I want it tail down. So I want to cut into here, zing. Let's do rope anchors, zang. All right, and I'll show you, we'll load it in, and it'll also give me another good video, or another good screenshot. All right, so that is in. Let's go ahead and save this here. All right, let's go ahead and spawn this sucker, and I'm going to move it. I'm going to put it outside, and then I'm going to spawn in Proteus, and we'll load it in Proteus. Trying to think of the best way to... I can taxi this pretty reliably, I think, so... turn on the gyro just to make it a little easier. A bunch of my gauges aren't working, but again, this stuff I can do as I'm just playing. I can, you know, spend 5 minutes fixing something. Battery's showing all right. We are losing battery. Let's see if I go max power if we gain battery. Nah, we're still losing battery. Okay. I could increase the RPS on that. Let's park you right here. So if we go to... Okay, so there's my power light. So that's good. So now if I go to ground idle, save me some power. I'm curious how much weight, how much fuel I have in there. Let's load a Proteus APU. So I put an APU in Proteus as well. That was did a little work on that today. All right, here's my crane. Let's go ahead and get this set up. I want to try to grab that helicopter ASAP, so let's get that rocking and rolling out. And then what do we have? Boom out. Try not to get run over here. So this is a multi-function unit. It can lift a container in. It can also crane vehicles in. So did I move? I put the crane up too high, so now it's hitting. There we go. Okay. Now let's put the, where is it? Crane out. Okay. So I need to get this under there. It will lean tail-wise, which is what I want. So it's very light too, so I should be able to rope it and suck it in. And I'll end up making a little short video for this too, so. All right, so the crane is out. All right, nice. Yeah. All right. So right here, let's go ahead and let's go get this sucker. And let's get it in there. So you hear how the engine's running very slow. Can't really take off in this configuration. Shut ground idle off. Wait for it to spin up. RPM's going. So P-value could probably be changed a little bit. Battery. I'm just checking my stuff. So we have, so that's in gallons. That's actually pounds. So 33 pounds of fuel. So gallons would actually probably be more useful in this context. Because I you know, I'm not sure how many pounds we're burning, but not a ton. It should be pretty fuel efficient. Again, I want this to have its limitations. The only benefit of this sucker is that it can be operated with Proteus. Let's go ahead and shut vehicle damage off. I don't want to rip a rotor blade, just trying to get this done and tested. So I'm going to come down to the ground here. I'm going to try to see if I can operate on ground idle and still move it. Because hopefully I can taxi. I can't. Ground idle's too low. That's fine. So I'm just going to taxi in as close as I can. Parking brake release is on. I don't want to drag the brakes when I'm trying to do this. So I'll add some lighting, some stuff like that, but that can be done as I play with it. Okay, let's stop it right here before I cause havoc. Okay, good. Let's grab a rope. Oh, come on, man. Being a pain, isn't it? I'm trying to just get to the rope anchor. I wanted to attach it so it doesn't frickin' roll out of the way, man. It's gonna be a pain to attach this. Oh, come on, man. Make life easy for me. I could put them on the side, but I don't really rather not. There we go. Wow, it's on the wrong one too, so I'll just friggin' fly up here and do it. And I need to grab the other one here. Oh, come on. It threw me off the roof. That sucks. Maybe I can jump on the nose here. Come on, get up there, you ding-dong. Okay, we're going to fly up here, and then I'm going to attach it, and then it's like throwing me off whenever I try to do that. There we go. Okay. Frustration. All right. Try to do a test. All hell breaks loose. Gear needs to come up. But let's get this sucker off the ground here. All right, good. So it's going tail low, which is what I wanted. I need it to favor one side or the other. All right, let's take a photograph for the old thumbnail, because I don't know how I'm breaking this video up, so. Bingo. All right, so let's go ahead. We got to get in there and put the gear up. Master power needs to come on. Gear needs to come up. All right, master power, come back off. All right, nice. And then the door should shut. Zing. All right, zing, zang, zong. Let's get in there. All right, now I want you to come in. And ladies and gentlemen, that looks like a helicopter inside of a seaplane. Sometimes you know, come on, pick up. All right, I'm going to try to help it. There we go. So a little bit of manhandling. But pretty damn good, man. So we have a helicopter inside of Proteus. I didn't even need to fold that, but it folds up, which is dummy business. But you know, it fits. So that's awesome. I'm kind of happy with this. This is cool. Kind of cool to have a little helicopter inside of my plane. I just kind of like that. That's kind of a neat thing, I think. You know, just kind of a neat little feature to put a helicopter in a plane. You know, practicality wise, it's probably not that big of a thing, but it's fun. All right, so I'll see you guys in the next one.